Hi everyone, I am here with Mason, and a couple of times I've tried to do this video and it's cut me off for some reason, so hopefully it won't cut me off. I'm getting Mason ready for bed. I'm just doing just a little bit of powdering up for him, but I'm going to be putting him in his jammies for the night. It's going to be these little baseball jammies. And his little hat, his baseball hat, and his little baseball. And it's actually got football. It's little sports mitts. I thought they were super cute and it would go with this. So, just getting him ready for bed. Thought I must be like a little birthmark on Mason I never noticed before. It's not funny. I've had him for quite some time and I just never noticed certain things. Anyway, so I've been super busy, hence the lack of videos. I do want to tell everyone thank you very much for the prayers for my girls and their daddy. Last Wednesday, my oldest daughter had to make probably the hardest decision that she's ever had to make in her entire life. And to have life support removed from her daddy. And he became an angel. But just such a hard decision for such a young lady to make. So, and it was really rough because I'm not there with her to be there to support her, and we've had to do everything over the phone, and that's been really hard. Just really hard to deal with. And I don't think I need any powder on his face. And I really have just been trying to be supportive with her from a distance, but we're getting the hang of it and we're learning how to deal with things. And that's all we can do, you know, is try to be there for our children, even though miles separate us. And then also, and this is the part that I've had a hard time doing a video on, I've tried so many times today, and it just hasn't worked out for me. So I'm going to try it, and I hope that it works this time. Also on Wednesday, my puppy Poe Bear, we had taken him in for exploratory surgery. He'd been having a hard time breathing and stuff. It was horrible, and I thought, oh, maybe it's just a sinus infection or something, you know. And so they went in and they looked, and they had discovered that my little Poe Bear had a tumor that was pretty big size, that it had already started to push through his septum. So there was no surgery that was going to help him. There was nothing that they could do. And we opted to have him put to sleep, as I know that it had to have been painful for him. And just watching him not be able to breathe and things like that was just, it was no fun for him. So we made the choice, and I miss him very much, very, very much. He was my little fur soulmate. I'd never had a dog, really, and he was really my first one. And, yeah, he was just a really smart little guy, and I remember when I got him, he was a Christmas present from a friend of mine, and they sent me pictures of him before I even seen him. And this might be a little snug on you, Mason. There we go. That was a rough ride. Mason is very hard for me to change. But I remember the first time I had seen a picture of him, they wanted to show me the size of him, and it's really hard to tell when you take a picture. So they took a picture of him next to a Pepsi can, and he was actually a little smaller than that Pepsi can. He was just so adorable. He just looked like a little mini bear. And I was in love at first sight. And then when I got him home, he was like, oh my gosh, he chewed everything. He ate my laptop, and I probably went through maybe 3 pairs of eyeglasses with him. And yeah, he was a chewer. He ate my bedroom wall and pretended he didn't do it. So, but all of those things, once Poe turned about 2 years old, he just really settled down and became just an amazing baby boy. He was my brown-eyed boy. I loved him very much. But you know, I hope that I gave him 6 wonderful years, as he had given me 6 of the best years. There's our little Mason. And I don't really know or think Mason needs a passy today. But yay, I got through this video. It's what I wanted to tell you guys. And Scrappy, my dog Scrappy, has been having a very hard time dealing without Poe. And my other dog is the Chocolate Lab, and he's a very big dog. And Scrappy has always been just, you know, she's the smallest dog in the bunch. So, here we go, Mason. So, we were tossing back and forth what we wanted to do, because Scrappy was so depressed. Like, she wouldn't eat, and it was just really sad. And so, we got her a couple of little buddies. And Scrappy, of course, is the motherly type, and she took them in as her little babies. And I didn't want, I don't know, I just, it's really hard for me, because there's just no other Poe, you know. No matter, these babies were not a replacement for Poe. They were, to keep me occupied and to keep my mind going. I have to have fur babies around me all the time. And for Scrappy, and when we brought them in, Scrappy was just so happy, and her tail was wagging, and she ate, and she's just being mommy. So, yes. So here is Mason, and I'm so glad I was able to do this video. I hope to really get back into the swing of things, ladies. It's like every time I'm just getting ready to get back in the swing of things, something comes up. But I hope to get back into things, and I hope to see you all on Onesie Wednesday. But right now, I'm going to put this sweet little baby boy to sleep. Hugs from us. Bye.